strikes are high as Chinese leader Xi Jinping host European Union leaders in Beijing for a closely watched summit Thursday, which could decide whether the two major economies will be able to resolve deep trade tensions or see those spiral further. The one-day gathering is the first in-person European Union China summit in 4 years and follows a terse and frosty virtual event early last year, later described by EU diplomat Joseph Borrell as a dialogue of the day. Brussels is arriving with a list of key economic grievances its leaders say they need to see addressed to smooth ties with their most important trade partner. Beijing, meanwhile, has been busy trying to shore up relations with its key trading counterparts and foreign companies as it struggles with mounting economic challenges at home. Earlier this week, Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi touted the visit as a chance to push China EU relations to a new level with new prospects and called for the two sides to stay calm and focus on pragmatic cooperation. For Chinese leaders, the priority now is to stabilize the domestic economic situation. For this reason, China has strong incentive right now to further improve relations with European countries, said Li Mingliang, an associate professor of international relations at Singapore's Nanyang Technological University. But expectations are low for major breakthroughs given entrenched points of difference between the two sides, from economic relations to their starkly different positions on Russia's war against Ukraine, which 2 years on China has yet to condemn. And experts will be watching closely for whether Xi is ready to work with European leaders on key issues, despite its rhetoric and economic pressures. The meeting comes as Europe has undertaken a broad recalibration for its policy towards China. Earlier this year, the bloc began to also its push to de-risk European supply chains from China and secure critical technologies, and amid rising concerns about Beijing's global ambitions and economic practices. Visiting leaders, European Commission's President Ursula von der Leyen, European Council President Charles Michel and top EU diplomat Joseph Borrell have signaled that they will arrive in the Chinese capital ready to praise Xi and Premier Li Qiang, who will chair the event on a list of economic concerns. In the lead up to the summit, European leaders have spoken frankly about those sticking points and implied that they would take a harder line if progress was not made. Key among those issues is a gaping trade deficit between the EU and China, which Brussels blames on Beijing's subsidies for Chinese companies and barriers to entry into the Chinese market. Beyond the report,